Alan Jones and Wayne Gardner. Good morning to both of you.
Morning, Steve.
Morning, Steve.
Alan, the Seton Radic Falcon yesterday finished with the best time of 2 minutes 12.67 seconds. Do you think times will get that much better before Sunday? And what do you think it's going to take to get pole position?
Well, it's going to very much depend on the weather conditions because they are changing quite a lot up here. There's more rubber going down on the circuit, which in theory should make it quicker as time goes by. But of course, if we have a rain shower or something like that, that will wash that off. So it could very well be the team that's best prepared and out at the right time to take advantage of it. But all things being equal, Glenn seems to think maybe a high 11 or a very low 12 will get pole, which is a very quick time.
It sure is. Wayne, your Commodore was fourth fastest yesterday. Do you reckon you can improve much on yesterday's time?
I possibly can a little bit, but, you know, if Glenn are going to do high 11s and 12s, that's going to be really difficult. In fact, Steve, we were actually third yesterday fastest. So,
oh, right.
Yeah, no, the car's running very good. We're pretty happy with the thing at the end. But high 11s or 12s, count me out of that. No, not for me. I'll stick in, hopefully, low 13s and possibly a high 12. I could
Alan,
that's about it.
The Ford-Holden battle in Bathurst this time around is going to be really intense, which in a sense brings an additional degree of excitement for the crowd.
It sure does. I mean, at Sandown a month ago, we had literally 3 or 4 cars finishing less than a couple of seconds apart after 500 kilometres. So if we have that sort of intensity and that closeness here next Sunday, it'll be an unbelievable race.
Yeah. Wayne, what about suggestions that crashes could mar Sunday's race unless driving standards among the slower competitors are improved? I know your partner, Neil Compton, had a few complaints yesterday.
Yes, it is a big problem. You know, we've got a wide variety of cars out there. We've got 5 litres and 2 litre cars, and really the 2 litre cars aren't too bad. It's just some of the slower drivers in 5 litre cars where they just have a once-a-year outing, and in this race in particular, and the cars are very fast and straight. When they come to the corners, they're always in the way. So it is going to cause a few problems, but I think we've just got to make the slower drivers aware of the situation and try and obviously get them to watch the mirrors a lot more and watch the blue flags for passing or faster passing cars.
Alan, you've been around the circuit for a long time. Is it time to weed out the weekend warriors, to keep them out of the race itself?
Well, Steve, what I think it is time for, and what I suggested to Tim Schenken a year or so ago, was that I think we should get the guys that aren't competing in the Australian Touring Car Championship on a regular basis, or the guys that haven't driven for a year, get them here a little bit early, give them a driver's briefing before practice starts. If necessary, put them in a bus and take them around the circuit with some of the more regular guys so they can get a few hints. And then maybe give them 20 minutes practice before official practice starts so they can familiarise themselves with their car in the circuit before we all get thrown out in the deep end. And I think that would probably help a few problems.
Wayne, you reckon it's going to be a tight race? I mean, I've seen some suggestions from some of the competitors this morning that it's virtually going, weather permitting, it's going to be a sprint over the whole 1,000 Ks.
Yes, it's gone from beyond, you know, a 1,000 endurance race. It's now a 1,000 kilometre sprint race. So it's going to be a real tough and hard race, and I certainly wouldn't like to pick a winner. You know, the pace is going to be hard and the whole day, I'd say, and each driver, each particular stint that he's got in is going to have to drive his proverbial ring out.
Yeah. Alan, I noticed that Larry Perkins is saying that only 6 cars, when you look at the whole field, there are only 6 cars that are in it with a real chance.
Yeah, I'd probably go a little bit further and say up to about 10, realistically. But certainly 6 to 10 cars are going to have to drive 100% for the whole 1,000 Ks, and it really is going to be survival of the fittest.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Well, good luck on Sunday. Nice to talk to you both this morning.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Alan. Thanks, Wayne. And incidentally, we should thank our friends at Channel 7.